by using AI and 3D, it can give more insights of industry applications. So our main applications now is at the sports industry. We design the AI 3D cams. In more particular, we are using depth sensors to detect the human's 3D joints.
And now we have the AI with all the cameras and computer analysts. So this will definitely help to improve the quality of the training.
At the intersection of sports science and artificial intelligence, researchers are tackling one of the most pressing challenges in athletics: optimizing performance and minimizing injury. Every day, athletes push their bodies to the limit, striving for excellence and glory. However, the path to peak performance is fraught with risk. Injuries can sideline careers and dreams, while understanding the intricate details of movement and performance remains a complex puzzle. In today's episode, we explore how 3D imaging and artificial intelligence are transforming the interpretation of sports science data, providing deeper insights and more accurate assessments. Meet our heroes, Professor Dr. Garenth Lim and his team at AI 3D.
AI 3D is a technological company that is providing hardware and software solutions using AI and 3D technologies. What we believe that by using AI and 3D, it can give more insights of the industry applications to let the industry to do the job effectively. So our main applications now is at the sports industry, as well as some of the digital marketing industry.
For years, markerless motion capture technology is already widely used across various sports. Professional leagues and well-known athletes utilize this technology to gain a competitive edge. AI 3D, in the meantime, decided to introduce this groundbreaking technology to the world of archery in Sarawak.
For the sport industry, what we have covering now is on the archery, right? We design the AI 3D cams using cameras. In more particular, we are using depth sensors to detect the human's 3D joints, and then using AI to do the joints analysis. And we have these AI 3D cams. It is useful for markerless detections. And this markerless detection let the archers or the athletes to perform their sports naturally, as well as they can have their profiles in the end of the sessions. Guys, we have a project in sports science field. We need to provide a solution for archery to prepare themselves for this coming SUKMA. Do you have any solution for this?
So in the traditional way, the coaches use their visual inspection and their experience to do the inspection. So we can propose using a LiDAR camera for joint analysis.
Yeah, I think we can use machine learning to do the automated processing, because using machine learning without markers, we can do 3D joint profiling. Also, we can use machine learning to do some automated capturing, such as this telescope.
Well, I think we can make it into a cloud system so that it's accessible through the web. Then everybody can just use their mobile phones or their laptops while in the field to access the reports and analytics. It will be very convenient for them.
So basically, we have a 3D LiDAR system, we have AI, and then we have the cloud. So we combine this as a solution. Okay, let's go to the archery field.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Professor Dr. Garenth and his team head to the archery field in Miri to put their AI and 3D camera technology to the test in a real-world setting. It's a primary inter-school competition, and the excitement is palpable. Today, they'll be capturing the movements of young archers, analyzing their form and technique with pinpoint accuracy. David Ting is a renowned figure in the world of archery in Sarawak. With more than 24 years of experience, and a track record of producing world-class archers, he has witnessed the evolution of the sport firsthand. He recalls a time when technology played a minimal role in archery.
Of course, from the old technologies, we do not have handphone actually to do all the recording. We use the video camera. We use the video camera to do the recording and to show it to the archers to let them know their mistakes and get them to be more consistent shooting. And now we have the AI technologies with all the cameras and computer analysts to show the athletes' movement. So this will definitely help the archers to spot their own mistakes and to improve their quality of the training.
Right, so this is our wireless sensor. This will be connected to our system to collect the bow data from the bow. So now I'm installing it to the bow. So this sensor actually contains the gyroscope and accelerometer, also the magnetometer. It actually can measure like the vibrations, the slight movement of the bow, right?
All right, David, we have the system named as AI 3D cams, so we can detect the joint profile of the archers using cameras. So now we'll demonstrate how we capture the joint profile for you. Yeah, just come over.
That's great.
Right. All right, Eunice, so come over forward. You have a consistency score, right?
Good.
So your continuous shootings, you get this score. Yeah, this is a good posture. What do you say, Coach David?
Very good. Out of 4 arrows just now, only one mistake now. Only 1 arrow mistake.
Yeah.
This helps coaches track their athletes' progress and prepare for competitions more effectively. The captured data is then processed by AI algorithms, which calculate the positions of the archer's joints in 3D space. This information is visualized in AI 3D's cloud system, where it is further analyzed to assess the consistency and performance of each athlete.
As you can see here, we can view the archers' videos from their archery session, and we can also see the consistency score. So basically, we take all of their joints, right, all the critical joints, and we calculate how consistent they are. So from the consistency score here, you can see this athlete performed quite well, 95.68%. We have other analytics such as looking at their target score, right? The anchoring score, which is how consistent they are during the anchor phase of shooting, and the draw force line score, which is how straight, how consistently straight they are throughout the shooting session. Then next, we can actually see the average aiming time. And last but not least, we can see the IMU score, which IMU is the inertia measurement unit, which basically sees how stable the bow is throughout the shooting.
One of the more interesting features is the hand release analyzer, which tracks the wrist movement right before the bow release. In this video, the archer's release wasn't straight, which their system objectively shows with vectors and movement directions. Finally, they generate detailed reports for coaches to review, showing session-by-session improvement and areas that need work. It is safe to say that AI 3D has steadily transformed archery in Sarawak with their advanced AI and 3D imaging systems. AI 3D recognized the vast potential of their technology across various sports. Continuously improving and upgrading their systems and knowledge, They aim to meet the diverse needs of athletes. Their recent expedition to Taiwan marks a new chapter as they venture into the dynamic world of cycling, expanding their expertise beyond archery.
Our system not just apply to archery. We do have the system for shootings. We do have the system for running, rehabilitations. We also have the system for weightlifting. Recently, we went to Taiwan to do the expo, and the local peoples, one of the athletes, he is amazed by our system because we can measure the joint profile markerlessly, right? And they want us to do for cycling, for bike fitting, and we are excited with that. We also have done the development for bike fitting, and we will be planning to go back to Taiwan to show them the output of how we can use our system for bike fitting as well as running applications.
Here's how it works. A camera is strategically placed to capture the cyclist's movements from a comprehensive angle. As the cyclist begins to pedal, the camera records detailed video footage of their motion. This footage is then processed by AI 3D's sophisticated software, which utilizes artificial intelligence and computer vision algorithms to analyze the cyclist's movements. The software identifies key points on the cyclist's body, such as joints and limbs, and tracks their positions throughout the pedal stroke. The markerless system generates a 3D model of the cyclist's biomechanics, providing a precise data on joint angles, limb alignment, and pelvic movements.
Before we do training, structural training, we have to know our FTP, which is functional threshold power, which is the power we can stand for 1 hour. With this power, and once we know the power, we can know our power zone. With the correct power zone, we can do structural training. So currently what they're doing is to detect your cycling motion. With correct, once they detect, they can simulate the angle, any data, so they can further do the correct bike fitting for the cyclist.
Through this advanced analysis, AI 3D offers insights into the cyclist's technique and posture, enabling tailored adjustments and training programs to enhance performance and minimize injury risk. While continually researching to enhance their technology, they also leverage their expertise and equipment by offering 3D printing services to maintain a steady revenue stream. One effective way to showcase their capabilities is by having a colleague utilize their technology. Dr. Evelyn, a lecturer in the chemical department, has found 3D printing incredibly useful in her laboratory classes, highlighting the practical applications and benefits of AI 3D's innovative solutions.
Behind me, this is actually a leaching model that I get the supplier to fabricate for a unit that I'm teaching in second year for chemical engineering students. This is actually under the unit called process mass transfer, and the process here is called leaching. So the students, they actually struggle a bit to understand leaching process, not the general understanding, but more towards the calculation part. And so came out with this idea of getting this 3D printed for the model, because I think 3D printing is a very it's actually considered an advanced technology, and then now many people are actually using this technology for different applications. So we think maybe we can also incorporate this into the model. Yeah.
With 3D printing technology at their disposal, AI 3D saw an opportunity to market 3D figurines of athletes, drawing on their experience in the sports industry. However, they were surprised to discover a strong demand for 3D figurines in an entirely different industry.
So what we think of is, initial thought is, we would like to produce athletic figures so that, like for example, Pandela, she is famous in Sarawak. We can actually produce her figures, and those of her fans can actually buy this figurine. And then, of course, this is our initial thought. Then later on, we think that who needs this system, this 3D printing more? So we explore cosplaying industry, and therefore we also exploring animation industry and see how we can serve them with this 3D figurine, 3D printing.
This realization led them to connect with Sunny, an active cosplayer who also runs a cafe in Miri Town. This cafe is inspired by Japan's maid cafe culture, where servers dress in maid costumes and provide a unique dining experience with a blend of hospitality and entertainment. Sunny actively participates in cosplay convention, known locally as cons, building a dedicated fan base who enthusiastically support her by purchasing merchandise.
At first, it was introduced by our professor here, and then he introduced me about the 3D figurine and asked me like, oh, do you want to try to 3D print yourself? So I was like, oh my gosh, Miri has this kind of technology. So I tried it out, he scanned me and he printed out the figure, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, you know, I created a merge of myself. So I think it's pretty amazing, and it's like, boom, technology.
Creating a human figure begins with a detailed 3D scan using a LiDAR scanner, capturing precise measurements and contours of the subject. The scanned data is then processed digitally to refine the 3D model before it is sent to a 3D printer. Materials such as resin or plastic are used for printing, with the printer building up the model layer by layer. Post-processing involves removing supports and refining surfaces, followed by priming and meticulous painting to achieve lifelike colors and details that match the original subject. And finally, here is Sunny proudly displaying a 3D printed figurine of herself dressed as Uta, a character from the anime One Piece. AI 3D's next frontier is in the realm of digital humans. This innovative technology involves creating highly realistic and interactive virtual representations of individuals. Beyond its applications in gaming, AI 3D aims to leverage digital human technology to make significant contributions in medical fields, particularly in diagnosing conditions like Alzheimer's disease at early stage or mild cognitive impairment (MCI).
The traditional method is nowadays in hospital, the doctors they always use the questionnaire such as MMSE form or MOCA form or Minicock form, and they ask the patient, and the patient answer the question, and then they add one score. That is the traditional method. But we want is they wear the virtual reality device or the eye track device, and then we ask the same question. But at the same time, we will collect their eye track information, and then we collect this data to analysis and use our algorithm, and we hope use their eye track combined with the traditional method, and then it will improve the evaluation method. Yeah.
Their innovative approach to digital human technology and advanced 3D imaging systems has started to garner interest and recognition worldwide.
We do have engaged with China industry, which is telco industry. They want to use these digital humans for their digital marketing. And we are still engaging with them. At the same time, we also engaging with Taiwan industry. They are open to digital humans to do it into their products development. So for me, currently outside Malaysia, there are more opportunity people looking into digital human, but locally I can see that they are still catching up, but we go catching up slowly. Yeah.
Slowly but surely, no matter the pace, with the right support and motivation, AI 3D can ascend to new heights in AI and 3D imaging. Our heroes today exemplify that education is a lifelong journey. Through their research, they passionately elevate sports science, 3D printing, and explore the realm of digital humans. For our heroes, the potential is as boundless as the beauty of Miri Town itself, where innovation meets breathtaking views. In the next episode, do you know about the technology used to detect missing persons in national parks? Save the date.